If you don't know about this brand new iOS feature, you're missing out on one of the best updates in years. Here's how to use it in 30 seconds. So if you update your iPhone or iPad and go in your Photos app, then click the regular edit button, you're now going to see this menu pop up called Cleanup. And this will bring up Apple's new AI image editor. What it's going to do is highlight things it thinks you might want to remove from the picture. This is usually people in the background and stuff, and when you tap that thing, it'll just disappear. This all happens locally, which is insane enough as it is, but it also means it's incredibly fast. The highlights are just suggestions though. You can go in and circle items and it will also remove them. This happens so quick and it looks so seamless. There's no like weird AI artifacts. Even in more complex scenarios like this table where it has some wood grain, again, we could circle that, and the best part is if there's little parts left over like the shadow, you can circle that too, and poof. I love this feature for so many reasons. Not only is it genuinely useful, but it's so well integrated and just available to anybody in the native Photos app. You don't need to do anything, download anything, set anything up, it's just there. You know, if you guys have been using this, if you haven't already, make sure you go update your phones, and I'll catch you in the next video. iOS 18.2 is officially here, and with it we got a whole bunch of new Apple Intelligence features. Here's the 8 most useful Apple Intelligence features you need to know about. First up, we have Genmoji. You can now tap this button and type in any emoji you want. Here I type Cheeto with a crown. You can tweak it even further to make it perfect. Here I'll add sunglasses. Once you're happy with it, you can just send it like any other emoji and it'll appear in your emoji library to use whenever you want. Similar to Genmoji, Image Playground is going to let you generate your own AI images that you could use for pretty much anything you want. You have a lot more flexibility here. There's a bunch of predefined prompts. You could also use people, so I could upload an image of myself here and it'll use that, and then you could layer on different prompts. So maybe I want to put myself holding a cell phone here, and then maybe putting a hat on after that. I can then export that and use this image however I want. This is so cool. One of my favorite features that pretty much nobody knows about, you could draw a rough sketch of something whether on an iPad or on your phone's notes, circle it, and we'll generate an AI image based on that sketch. This is so cool, and I can think of so many uses for this. This will be the most used feature, the AI image editor built into your Photos app. All you have to do is tap an item that you want to disappear from the photo, and it'll just go away. Also go in a little bit deeper and actually circle an item to make it disappear. This works so well, and it all happens on device locally. This is absolutely insane. Then we have the new and improved Siri, which can basically understand more regular English, and it also replies a lot better. It's just way smarter. You also now type to this new and improved Siri. This is super useful, not only on iPhone, but especially on Mac, where you're using a keyboard anyway. And then, of course, you have access to AI writing tools, which will help you take existing text and just make it better, whether that's proofreading it, rewriting it in different tones. It's so easy to use from this little pop-up menu. For cases where you want to actually generate new text, not just rewrite existing text, you have access to ChatGPT. You can simply pop up this menu here, type in your prompt for what you want to compose, and it'll send it directly to ChatGPT to whip something. It's so well integrated here. I used it to add a few extra days to a trip agenda after I edited it initially using writing tools. And there's so many more features. Let me know if you guys want to see them. We did 18.2 improve on a lot of these features, but it also brought them to Canada, which we've been waiting for patiently. I'm so happy to have an Apple Intelligence enabled device. Make sure to go update it now because you're not going to want to miss out on these features.
I firmly believe the Apple Vision Pro is one of the most underrated and misunderstood devices on the market right now. Let me explain. So I use this thing for work. That's where it really shines, as a productivity device. And this is the perfect example of that. Let me show you. So I'm in a hotel room. Normally at home, I like to work on 3 different monitors at minimum. But when I'm here traveling, all I have is this single dinky screen. But watch what happens when I put the Vision Pro on. From the outside looking in, I'm just sitting here on my laptop, but look what I see in my headset. I not only have a huge monitor that I can resize and work just so much more precisely in, while still controlling with my keyboard and mouse and harnessing the power of my computer, but I have so many more windows. I've got some reference documentation here, I've got some code, I've got my emails here on the left, I've got some tunes, literally by just packing this box in this headset. You cannot beat this experience for multi-monitor productivity. I will die on this hill. It is so well implemented. I think this thing's underrated. What are your guys' thoughts? I'll catch you in the next video.